Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. Last but not least, let's see what we have here for our download message and our theme. We've got the card network, so busy beavers. Let's see what we've got here for our tarot messages. What do we need to see, know, and expect as we navigate through yet another week, heading into the middle of March? Wow, that fire horse is certainly charging and moving us along. Let's see what we have here. Coming in our first row, we have been given the Lovers, followed by our card, of course, the Moon, and we have the High Priestess. In the focus part of the reading, we have the World, we have the Tower, and we have the Death card. In the center position, we have the Magician, followed by the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands. Messages from Spirit and our guides, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands. End of the week, possible future energy, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Judgment rather. Okay. Jumping right in, we have the network card, and that means we may be getting together with other people, we may be out researching, we may be Googling things, we may be trying to get ourselves seen and get some attention, and we will if we network. So network could be maybe you're adjusting your website, maybe you're changing things like that, maybe you're getting new business cards, whatever the case is, you want to be seen, and whatever it takes, you're getting yourself out there. Pisces, I think a lot of you are getting that recognition that you so deserve because you put the work in. Now, coming in the beginning of the week, your life or career card, you've got the card Gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand yourself. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. So it's all about do unto others, that theory. So you could be giving somebody a hand out, or you could be receiving some assistance and help from someone else. Coming in with the High Priestess, the Moon, which is us, and the Lovers. High Priestess, planting your seeds, trusting your intuition and your gut feeling, doing your research, going into the background, going through the veil, being able to find out information that might have been forbidden or hidden. You're going to find out. And this gives you peace of mind that you can sit there and be cool, calm, and collected, knowing you've got what you need to know. The Moon comes in and says, don't get up in your head and delusion yourself. Trust your gut instincts. Trust that you have enough in your database. And if you don't, you're going to do exactly what the High Priestess has done. Go in the background and find out. It's always darkest before the dawn, but when that moon comes out, it illuminates your path completely bright. You will be able to surface and take a fresh breath of air. The Lovers comes in, making wise and beautiful decisions on a heart level. You could be dealing with someone you're very closely connected to emotionally. It could be your partner in love or maybe even business, but I think that you're going to be communicating well so that you can make the right choice and decision. I always say let your head lead your heart, but this card says you may be letting your heart lead your head. Okay, this is your focus part of the reading, and it is career and money. And it says anchor, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. Your career could involve water-related, travel, stable for now. Okay, well, we know that water to a Pisces is oxygen. I live on water. I'm not in a boat, but I can, throw a rock and hit the lake. So water to me is a healing element. And you may be wanting to either live or work by water. You may even have a job that involves water, okay, in your career. It could be water related. You could be traveling. Maybe you're taking, it shows an anchor. You could be taking a cruise somewhere by boat and ship. Know that some of you might, with the anchor has that ability. You can lift it and go when you want. Okay, you're not stuck when you lower that anchor. You have that ability to move forward. You don't have to feel stuck, okay? But maybe some of you have a block when it comes to money right now, okay? You're stable, all right? When the anchor goes down, you know that you're safe, you're stable. Now, we've got the Death card, the Tower, and the World. The Death card is endings and new beginnings, of course, closing one door and anticipating going through the next. This is rebirth and also going through transformation. When we talk about transformation, we usually refer to us, the person, where we're making some changes. And we're becoming different in different ways. So keep your mind open. Whatever ended, it could have been planned. It could have been a contract that ended. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a job. Whatever the case is, look at your future with promise and positivity, because this is a rebirth and a chance for you to turn the page and start anew. The Tower said it might have happened suddenly. Okay, this is something that happens, change very quickly, abruptly, often cases. But this is you now having the time to look at your future and say, well, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to build a bigger, better, stronger foundation. The world comes in and says it's at your feet. You have the ability now to pick and choose where you want to go. You've worked hard for where you are now, and you have the ability to move forward in a new direction, creating a rebirth and a transformation. In the center position, your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card Love, and with it comes a beautiful rose. And you know what? This is the rarest and most fortunate cards in the deck. These confirm the different aspects of abundance for you will manifest. Spiritual abundance, which is your destiny, emotional abundance, which is the love with this rose, and financial abundance with fortune when we get the diamond. This one is love. Love is the greatest of success on the path to prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? So definitely there's going to be some love here. There is the Lovers. That could be the card there that's referring to that. But loving ourselves as well is one of the most important things we can do. When we love ourselves, we know what that feeling is like, and we can give that love to others and accept it as well. So there's love coming in for some of you, whether you're looking for it or not, whether it's from the universe, whether it's from someone in particular, whatever. The Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Magician. The Knight of Wands is fast-moving action. Could be an opportunity that happens, bang, all of a sudden it lands at your feet, and you've got to look into it. Don't procrastinate. There's always someone who wants to jump on in your chair of success and ride on your coattails of success. So just get out there and take the chance. Carpe diem, seize the moment and go after this opportunity. The Hierophant comes in and says you could be doing things in a traditional manner. You could be also elevating yourself spiritually. You could be going through an enlightenment here. But this also involves the church, it involves religious groups, it involves spiritualist groups, bringing new people into your fold, your circle of friendship. But it's also about higher education. And by studying the books, ideas, and people that have shaped our world, you can come to a deeper understanding of the present yourself. Talking to people with different backgrounds and beliefs can also help you expand your horizons and learn new things. So seek out the wisdom of the past and let it guide you on your journey to greater wisdom. Consider being in the company of somebody who's already where you want to be and learn from them. Okay, so this is about studies as well. Now, the Magician comes in and says, guess what? Universe has got your back. Basically, you've got all the resources here to start something new. You've dreamt up some beautiful idea, and don't let your dreams stay as a dream in the dream world. Make them happen. Overcome procrastination, self-doubt by fully accepting your own power and create and manifest your future. Okay, it's a reminder that you have the power and the tools to bring your ideas to life. Use everything you have to create the life that you desire. Just go for it. Universe says you've got it. Wow. Pisces, coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides. We have been given tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness. Allow the ebb and flow to guide your transformation into love and work. Ride the current. Okay, embrace change. Flow with the rhythm and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So we talked about that. You can lift your anchor up. We've got this sudden change to move in a new direction. The Death card says we're moving in that direction. Let's go with it. This is, going through transition. Change is coming in. We need to embrace this change. What else is new? We're Pisces. We're constantly evolving, growing, and wanting to change, and that's how we do it. Coming in with this, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So really, really being focused on what we want to do. She is the most confident queen out there. Basically, she's walked through the fire, come out the other side. She's fearless, extremely good in business, has a good head for business on her shoulders, but also she doesn't allow any of the Debbie Downers and the doubters step into her space and try to talk her out or coerce her out of doing what she wants. She basically just turns her back and says, watch me. The Four of Pentacles is that card that says holding on to something, time, effort, support, money, relationships, jobs, whatever. But this one I always read as holding on to money because it is the extremes in which we spend or save it. This card says you you could be mindful right now. You might want to spend your money because you see it sitting there, but you're going to be mindful and careful. There could be something that you need this money for, and you're going to be wise about it. The Nine of Pentacles says you're starting to see and reap in the profit of your hard work and effort. The Nine of Pentacles is walking in your garden of abundance. And you have finally achieved that, okay? And you're reaping the prosperity of the rewards of your persistent efforts. You know, you've sacrificed, you've had hard work, and, you know, grace have resulted in time of plenty. So enjoy it, okay? Enjoy it to the fullest. Indulge your senses and enjoy life's finer things. Don't be afraid. You might be holding on to your money here, but don't be afraid to enjoy it as well. Don't go crazy, but you can. You've earned that right. Now, coming in at the end of the week, which is future energy, and our angel card number, we've been given 707. So this is good luck, it says. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message out to others. So don't be afraid to share your wealth, okay? It could be wealth of knowledge, your love, whatever the case is. Don't be afraid to share it, because when you get yourself out there and you're networking, that's what's going to bring you the attention that you need to generate towards you. Beautiful. Now, with that, we have the Judgment card, we have the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. And I have to say the Judgment card's been in a lot of these readings as well. Moving on, we talked about that with the Death card. We talked about that with the Tower card. You're definitely moving on in a new direction, and you're only going to take those with you who support, love, and care and want to go on this next journey. You're very grateful for this. It's like a second beginning, a new beginning. Three of Wands, getting a second chance. Three of Wands says you're coming into your own. You're seeing some success. Don't just ride the tide and wait for your next ship to come in. You have to get going to keep going. Keep the momentum going, Pisces. Don't get lazy. Don't sit there and wait for your ship to come in. You are the one who's manifesting and creating all this beautiful success. Ten of Swords says you're on your feet, you're back in the game of life, and you're heading in a beautiful new direction. You're being guided. Spirit saying you've done enough, you've had enough, you've lived through enough, and you don't need to take any more. This is a card of possibly feeling restrained, held back, lack and loss, betrayed, stabbed in the back, all those horrible things, but now you're on your feet, you're on a new journey, and it's a really good one. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces.